And I got to be careful with that too because the demons cut my phone off. They blocked my. Yeah, yeah. I'm fixing to go over there. Okay, you don't. You have a right to be here. You do. You have a right to have your truck there. You also have that. So it's not like we're gonna do this in a way that's, you know, I'm gonna step on your toes or nothing like that. I'm gonna film you though because it's a lawful right that we have. You understand? And that's probably a state trooper or something driving by that got the other cop. It's the local police here. I need them to drive around. See these guys right here? They park. The police do this. There's a guy in there. He's not doing anything. He has a right to be here. He has a. We're in a public park. This is Tulia, Texas. We're in Tulia, and so this is like hotbed racism, supremacy, big time. That's why you got the white truck there. Um, and so what's going on is this guy's trying to like intimidate me. There's a guy in there inside this white truck you're looking at, which is fine. I mean, the thing is that these narcissists, also supremacists, they're very skilled at baiting you. Like he wants me to go over there so he can call the cops because all they want to do is get the cops over here. That's the main thing. These guys are calling the cops for nothing. I got arrested recently in this and was taken to the county here in this city, but they dropped one of the charges. They dropped it down. So the judge and them did. They were like, "What?" Because I got arrested for disorderly conduct. We already know what cops do with disorderly conduct. It's garbage. Because I said the F word to a police officer. Yeah, that was it. And I did it on purpose to test the Constitution. You have freedom of speech. I didn't do it in an aggressive manner. I didn't get in his face. I didn't do nothing like that. He took me outside. I was outside in front of his patrol car. He's like, "You can't cuss in public." I said, "F." And he arrested me. And then, but he didn't even tell me you're under arrest. He told me you're being detained for investigative purposes. And he put me in the back of the car in cuffs. And he's like, "What's your identification? Where is it?" I said, "Well, I'm not being arrested. I'm pleading the fifth because in Texas you don't have to ID unless you're under arrest." And he's like, "Now you're under arrest for failure to identify." And I was like, "What? What's the other charge?" Then he gets into the truck. He goes, grabs all my things. He puts them in the truck. There's an officer, Amaya. He's a deputy. So I haven't been arrested by Tulia police, but Tulia police are just like him. And they're driving around here right now, giving these people the impression that they can do it. And you're going to see a Tulia police officer in just a second. And so the deputy, the sheriffs, they're all like that. But thank God we do have. I did see a state trooper that drove through here who kind of like was giving the police officers here an impression that no, you shouldn't be doing that. So that's always good when we have officers, the good officers, uh, you know, babysitting the bad ones. But these cops are bad here, man. Like really bad. They're real racist. So I'm just keeping a camera on this dude because they're that's the one thing they do. They dial 911 like I mean like street vendors sell corn. I mean they really do it, man. They go at it real quick. These guys know how to dial 911 and that's all they do. And the reason why is because the police have told them like you can do it. Just call us. So they're practically deputizing them. Well, we're not going to insult people who sell corn either because I like the elote. But in either case, that's what these guys are doing. So I saw a cop. He just drove by. He went behind this guy, like on this street, right behind him, and he signaled to him like, "Yeah, get him." And they're driving by like gangsters, and so that's what we got to do. We got to call them out. We got to show people. Now I've had people say in my videos like or something like, "You're waving down police. This is it." No, that's not what's happening. If you're watching my videos, you can clearly see there's so many interactions that I have. I'm being pummeled by these guys. They're racist. They're supremacists. They're not all white supremacists. Some are minorities, but this is how it is. It's like the police because this is a police issue. Texas is also in a situation with the federal government over their, you know, disrespect for the Constitution. This isn't just something that's affecting me. This is affecting our very government. It's how they think here. They're they're fascists or communists, whatever you want to call them. They're Nazis. So this is what we're experiencing. I'm in the heart of Texas right now, Tulia, Texas. Look at it on a map. I'm going up. I have Our Lady of Guadalupe here. This is one of the reasons they don't like it. But I'm walking up through Texas with Our Lady of Guadalupe to protest the Confederacy. That's what I'm doing. And to show them that the Mother of God even loved Mexico and loved people. We love all people. We're not saying we're trying to turn Texas into another country. No. But these people that you see on, you know, saying they're taking over our country, it's a bunch of garbage. They got so much land out here. There's not a single immigrant around here. But they purport those things, and they do it this way through Nazi intimidation. They park their trucks right here. There's someone in that truck. They have a right to be here. I have to respect their rights. Why? Because, well, he has a right to park there. But I'm about to go over there and investigate. Like, I'm gonna go put the camera, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna end up with cops here. So we're gonna expect a show in just a second. I just got to make sure that my camera stays on because this stuff gets heated. But we're about to move in on this dude. We're not gonna do nothing. Obviously, we're gonna film him, and then he's gonna call the cops for filming. That's all that's gonna happen. You're about to see it. Okay, pay attention. He has a right to be there. I have a right to film. I'm not gonna put it in his face, but I'm just gonna walk around. So here we go. Keep the camera running. Excuse me. So I'm gonna film this area right here. This is a public park, by the way. And as you can see, you probably can't see the guy in here. There we go. You see? There's a man. We're not gonna get too close because he's gonna get mad. Yeah, he's filming us. Look, look. These are probably workers or something. I don't know who they are, but you can see them in there. You see them? They're just sitting here. Look at them. Look at them. They're in like work clothes or something similar. I don't know. We're not gonna get too close. I'm zooming the camera in. I'm back here, but we're not gonna get too close because we don't want them saying I did anything. We want to be very careful in these types of situations. Get their license plate right here, HBT 7900. You see, you see, you see? They're bad, these guys. Yeah, they're bad. Boom, boom, but that's all we need. You don't ever want to like step in front of those vehicles, man. Like not with these lunatics. They're Confederates. This is Civil War type people. They'll probably call the cops. He filmed us. But you take the power back in some sense because you show them like we're not afraid. Yeah. And then it also deters them from. They probably work because I have a plug here. I'm using this plug. They're probably gonna try to forgive the thing. They're probably gonna try to say like you can't be here, but that's gonna take. They can call the cops and say like we don't want him here. Like they work for the. Bye bye. I'm going like this, like bye bye. You take the power from them because they use tactics like this that are freedom. They use freedom to stalk you and things like that. But they also so they expect you to get intimidated or antagonized. But what we got to do is stand up against them, and we got to use tactics that are also freedom. Like I can film you. That is how you test it. This is what cops do. Cops do the same thing. They try to get you in debacles that involve like legalized traps. You know, they try to get you to step out of line. That's why a lot of officers will get in your face and they'll try to like act like they're going to touch you and things like that because they want you to assault them. They want you to commit the crime. It's the same thing here. I can go up to the vehicle and start putting the camera near it. Oh yeah, there's no law against it. But you know we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Like we're trying to maintain the peace. We don't want to, stretch it too far because people, it can get real crazy. We don't want people getting out of hand or anything like that. We want to maintain the peace. We want to say, okay, well, I'm not going to get all up in your grill, and I can. I mean, with the camera, but also I'm going to film you. Like you're not going to stop me from doing that. That's how you're going to do it. Just sit there. Now I got to be careful because there's no cameras out here. Oh, actually, they do have cameras. They have cameras. They're right there. Oh yeah, they have cameras up there. So I really don't need this. As far as in like having them here, I don't. But as you can see, so I'm probably gonna. I can't stay here all day, anyways. I mean, I'm not trying to loiter at a park. But as you can see, they do this. Like they park up here and they act this way. This is Tulia, Texas. If you want to contact their PD, let the PD know, hey, cut the crap. No, that's not a bad idea. Let them know. Speak your voices. The sheriff's department, Swisher County sheriffs. Let them know we're watching. We're watching what you guys are doing. Call in. Nothing wrong with voicing your opinion as citizens. Let them know, that don't be letting people do this racist crap. Whatever you want to call it, racism, supremacy. So, and these guys probably work for the city. I wouldn't doubt it. You're fine. You're fine on that. You see what's going on over here too? You can see it. Like the some of them are not against me. Some of them are for us. They're for the Constitution. Yeah, like this is going on. Look at this. You hear them? You hear them? Look. You hear them? You see this? Yeah, it's happening. Look. You see this? It's happening. The trucks. Yeah, we're catching it on film. This is happening in Texas. There's a battle over the Constitution right now, and it's not just in the newspapers. You see the white truck over here? It's supremacy. Greg Abbott. These guys are supremacists. It's not. It doesn't just stop with immigration. Yeah, it doesn't end with immigration. No, sir. No, sir. This is the American people versus an attack on the U.S. Constitution by supremacists, and Greg Abbott is responsible, at least in his right and what he's doing in this type of behavior. Because this right now, the issue that you're seeing is suppressing me as an artist. I know you're probably like, well, who are you, whoop-de-doo, big guy? No, that's not what it is. I'm Hispanic. They don't like Hispanics at all. There's a lot of Hispanics living around us, yes, but you have to conform to their police supremacy. So there are Hispanics in these neighborhoods. In fact, they buy all my work. This is the beautiful part. They're buying my work. This is all back here is Hispanic neighborhoods. So I'm right here. And these are probably Hispanics in this white truck that you're seeing right here. But the thing is that you have to understand that some people betray their own for the mighty dollar, you see? And in this case, the mighty dollar is entitlement, privilege. So the guys that you see against them that are like the guy in the blue truck back there that also pulling, they're also Hispanic. They're going against them. So there's Hispanics versus Hispanics. It's not just, and so that's what you're seeing right now. Okay, I'm gonna let this video go because I got to get moving. I got to get to work, and like I said, I'm an artist. I wish I had the police here to show. I don't want to cause trouble with police. I don't want to capture them on film. That's not my business. I want them to do their job, and their job is to uphold the U.S. Constitution. And what they're doing is driving around restricting people's rights, not just mine. It's like a ground war that's brewing in our country, and it's threatening the very foundation. Now you're gonna have to put things about like immigration and stuff aside, man. You hear him? You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. He's growling his engine. You're gonna have to put those things aside because the Constitution comes first before all things. So thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna post this video right now. just so that you guys can have a taste of what it is. Like, I need to get more videos out. I got before this city, Tulia is Plainview. Now that's a whole nother story. Because these guys, these supremacists, they're not just like Nazi types. They're also perverts. Okay, the Texas school system is infected with numerous teacher relationships and letting the kids do crazy things. Like in Plainview, they had a big fallout from that. And then the police, just like they're doing here, when the parents at the PTA meeting stepped up and said, "We don't want this crap happening." If you need to look up Plainview, just type in Plainview incident students and something like sexual or something, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post more. I got a video coming on Plainview. It was before this city, so I'm in. I already did Plainview. I got hemmed up by their police. They put me in cuffs. They didn't arrest me, but they were trying to strike a very good notion to me, like, you better get back, like, you better stop filming us. Oh, I got a lot on Plainview. It's coming. Get ready, Plainview. If you hear me, it's coming. I got so many of your officers on camera acting ridiculous. Get ready, guys. Watch out for the Plainview video. I'm out. This is Tulia, Texas. I've already been arrested by the sheriff deputy here. So I took an arrest. Oh, I told them arrest me. And then they came at me again on the road. And we're like, I told them arrest me. Go do it again. I got arrested once, just a couple days ago. They let me out. Overnight stay. Because the charges were bunk. The judge was like, drop that stuff. I'm sure it was the judge or it was the sheriff. I'm not sure, but it's garbage. And so then they came at me again right afterwards before I stepped into Tulia, and they're like, "We're coming at you again because people are making false calls. They're saying a bunch of crap, and they're trying to arrest me on it." Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. We take a rest, man. You have to. You have to. You have to fight. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you. Bye bye.